And he will take all the pain and all those things, death, the things that we are worried about that comes upon our life, that was in our life that we're troubled about. He will take them away. Because they are not meant to be part of your life. So here this text agrees that if a man is in pain, if a woman is in pain, if a human being is suffering, if a human being is crying, if a human being is facing death, all those things are not meant to be, they are all formal things, they are old things, they are not meant part of what the human life. They are not part of the original intentions of the creation. Because it says here, there shall be no more pain. There shall be no more pain. For the former things have passed away. The former things have passed away. Then he who sits on the throne, this is verse 5. He who sits on the throne said, behold, I make all these things new. And he said to me, write, for these words are true and faithful. He said to me, write, these things are true and faithful. Now, this is John having his vision. God talking to him, or the lamp is talking. He says, yes, right, I'm revealing to you what will happen at the end of the day. You see your long suffering and your problems, that the time is going to come that I will wipe your tears away. I will take the pain away. All those pain, you forget everything. You have the peace that you've been looking for, you long for so much. You have all those things. Now, this is the time that this is being told here. We don't know when that time will be. I don't know if the Christians do know. I don't know if there's any Christian who knows that. Because already we know in Matthew 10:23, it says that he was going to come. There's a promise for the Christians to understand that Jesus Christ was going to come before they finish going to the land of Israel. He will come. And he failed it. And up to now, he hasn't come. So even in the book of Matthew 10, there has been a failure in the coming of what? If the text is true, then there has been a failure in the coming of what? Jesus Christ or Yehoshua. Okay? Why? I don't know. He said it that he was going to come. Why he didn't come, I don't know. In 23, let me point it for you. Matthew 10:23. It says, when they persecute you in this city, flee to another. For assuredly, I say to you, you will not have gone through the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes. For assuredly, I say to you, you will not have gone through the cities of Israel. You will not even finish going through the cities of Israel. This work, I'm telling you to go all the place of the cities of Israel. That is why he has appointed or commissioned them to go through Israel. He said, you will not finish going through the whole cities of Israel, and I will come back. I will be back. Now I'm not making it. It's written here. You read it. If there's another interpretation, I'm ready to hear that. It says here in Matthew 10, verse 23, when they persecute you, when they are persecuting you, as you go to them to tell them the good words or whatever message I give to you, when they are persecuting you, this city, flee. When they are worrying you, they are trying to kill you, or they are trying to do whatever they are trying to do to you, flee. Run away to another city. Save yourself. Save yourself. He said, flee. It's not giving them power to defend themselves. They say flee. He didn't tell you to fight back. Right? Like the Jews or any other Christian protecting themselves. He said run, flee away to another city. To another city. For assuredly I'll say to you, you will not have finished the whole journey of, converting the Jewish cities, and I'll be back. You don't have to finish the whole, in the process of you just flee and go to another place and do what you are doing. But you will not finish. That assurance was there. He gave them the assurance, the confidence. And I'm sure they finished going all around the whole cities of Jerusalem. Even today, the message is to China and everywhere. He hasn't come. Maybe he has come, or he came at that time, and he took his group away, and maybe he's with them. I don't know that. and maybe it's been, but to be very honest, right now, I haven't seen him. Now, if you have seen him, blessed you, that's cool. I mean, how are you able to identify? That's entirely up to you and what you've seen. But if this Christians is alive today and we are all claiming all these things and he's coming back, and we see evangelists going back telling people that he's coming, and by 2000 there was another people coming up promising people that Jesus is coming. In 2003 people said so. You see, every year there's new kind of void of coming up, and a new group of storming group. They storm inside the society and they say he's coming and all that. People get visions and they say a lot of things. But here is a red letter Bible. The written words of who Jesus believed that he said it himself. Whoever write this say that he said it himself. And so he said it himself in 23, that when they persecute you, he extended it to his disciples, those he was sending around, including you today if you also say you're a disciple. He says, when they persecute you, run to another city. For assuredly I say to you, you will not have gone through the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Before he called himself the Son of Man. So he's referring to you, you will not have finished going through the whole city before I come. You understand? So the promise of such a promise is there. By who? The founder of the group claimed to be founder. I'm sure probably he will not agree that he's the founder of this group because they don't follow his rules or anything. I don't see anybody really following what he said to them. But here, if he said that and he has not come, in some part of the book, he also said that I will come. You will know, but they will not know. I'll point it out later to you as you keep reading the video, that they're watching the video. He says what? I will be among you, you will know, but they will not know. Those outside of the world, they will outside of the the fellowship, they will not know, but you will know. In some part also, he point to them in Matthew 24. He point to them. He says, unless you see me come in the skies with your own eyes, don't believe anything. So it is like he will not sneak his way into the society. So it is very contradicting here. He's not sneaking his way into the group. He says, I'll come for all eyes to see me. Just the way you see me go up, so you will see me come down. It was also written in the same book that the angel who saw him the day he was going up the skies, the angel then told the disciple, he said, the Jesus you see going up, the same way he will come down. You understand? So which is which? Now, which is which? You going to read this? Are you not going to go crazy? You go lunatics. You be listening to this and say you act all this and then you go crazy. Obviously, you find yourself, hitting the rocks. And when you read these things and we see that the statements are not really coming together, either is the text or maybe the information was passed on wrongly, whichever way it is, it's a book. What they found is what they have translated here. So maybe they didn't do anything wrong. Let's take it like that. But knowing these things, what can be so peaceful about learning these things? What lessons are you going to learn here to make you a peaceful person, a sound-minded person, to have a very sound mind to the religion you are in, the culture you are in, to even help you build your own life and relate well to your other people. You accept this, you have hope in somebody, and because you have hope in that person, you stand by that faith all your life. And the faith also tells you enemy, that others are your enemies. And you consider them as pagans, that you don't even want to marry or get involved with them, relationship or whatever it is. All your life. Maybe, you probably hold on to, and then death comes and then you die and you go. There is also hope there telling you that a time is going to come that time, whether it's past or you'll be there, I don't know, they say they will raise you from the dead. And you know what? The God, Father himself, will wipe your tears away. You see God, like God you cannot see now. You see that day, you will see him face to face. You will be with him. He will clean your ears. He say, oh, sorry, forget about what I did. Just the same thing I'm trying to explain to you, that it is not necessary all the pain, all the things that we consider as sin and all those things. They are neither here nor there. They are all inventive upon our life. They've been invented into our lives. You don't have to feel guilty